It's 4 p.m. on a Friday. I can't handle it anymore. The never ending noise from 3 aqua massage beds in the clinic has been eating me alive. And I didn't even realize it until I left. I work in a clinic, so noise is just part of the job. Now I'm standing in a pasture in Shillong, Northeast India, and all I can hear is wind. Something inside me releases. Like I'd been holding my breath for months and finally let it go. I guess I'd grown so used to the noise that I stopped noticing it was slowly wearing me down. That's the thing about modern life. The noise never stops. Car horns, construction, the hum of computers, a coffee machine, people talking over each other in cafes, music playing everywhere you go, whether you ask for it or not. It's relentless. And it's almost impossible to escape. But has it always been this way? I don't think so. According to the book The Comfort Crisis, the amount of noise in our environment basically doubles every 30 years. Have you ever stopped to think about what that's doing to us? Because it's not just annoying. Noise pollution can cause hearing loss, obviously, and there are more serious effects on our health like chronic stress, elevated blood pressure, and over time, serious heart problems. Most of us are absorbing all of that without even knowing it. Here's something worth sitting with. For about 99% of human history, our ancestors lived in quiet, natural environments. Aside from hunting or the occasional tribal gathering around a fire, most of their time was spent in stillness. Wind passing through, a bird calling in the distance, fire crackling at night. That was the default. That was what we were built for. And now, we live inside a noise machine. But I don't think we're just exposed to noise anymore. I think we've become addicted to it. We've lost the ability to simply sit in silence. Think about it. When there's no sound, most people feel uncomfortable, anxious even. We immediately reach for our phones, put something on in the background, fill the void with anything we can find. Maybe it's the endless chase for dopamine. Maybe, and I think this is the deeper reason, we're afraid of what we might hear if we actually got quiet. Not just the wind, ourselves. When silence falls, our inner voice gets louder, and most of us aren't ready for that encounter. So we drown it out. We keep the music going, the TV running, the feed scrolling, anything to avoid sitting with our own thoughts. I get it. It can be uncomfortable, even unsettling. But here's what I've come to believe. When we actually face that inner voice, something shifts. We start to understand ourselves at a deeper level. What bothers us, what we're running from, what makes us genuinely happy, not just distracted. Our real strengths and weaknesses become clearer, and slowly we become more grounded, more honest with ourselves, more mature in the truest sense of the word. Silence is an emptiness. It's where you finally hear what's already been trying to reach you. So, what do we do? You don't need to quit your job and move to the mountains. According to the Comfort Crisis, just 10 minutes in nature is enough to start lowering stress. 2 hours a week in nature can meaningfully improve your mental health. And 3 days a year, a proper reset in the wild, can do something deeper. No monk required. Just step outside, walk somewhere green, leave the earphones at home for once. So, that afternoon in Shillong, I didn't even feel like listening to music, which almost never happens for me. I just walked around, watched horses grazing in the field, listened to the wind whooshing past. I wanted to stay the entire day, but it got dark after about 2 hours and I had to leave. Still, those 2 hours felt more restorative than weeks of ordinary life. The experience was surreal. And even now, every now and then, I catch myself going back to that moment. That field, those horses, that wind. And it reminds me how deeply, at my core, I crave nature. How much I need it. That afternoon changed something in me. We didn't evolve to spend our lives indoors, surrounded by machines. We came from somewhere quieter than this. And every now and then, we need to go back. Not just for rest, but to meet ourselves again.